ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Sonic Speed Simulator video. Hold up. The particles off. Welcome back to another Sonic Speed Simulator video. How you guys doing? My eyes hurt. Anyways, as you can see, I am going to be covering the brand new event that just came out a couple minutes ago. For me at this time. The Phantom Ruby Havoc, where you can unlock Gadget avatar from Sonic Forces. I think this was a pretty cool event idea. I'm so happy. But yeah, tell me what event you think is gonna happen next after this one. Because I never thought about this. I only thought it was gonna be another classic character event after we got the emerald back from Fang. Anyways, the patch notes should be out on the Discord any minute now. There are way more vandals than usual. It must be the Phantom Ruby's doing. If we take them down, it might reveal its location. There are way more badniks than usual. It must be Phantom Ruby's doing. If we take them down, it might reveal its location. I'm so smart. What's the next mission? It's not fair. I wanted to swim. Why do turtles get to swim in plastic, but I can't? It's not fair. No events that works? Nah. Oh, we're gonna have a hard time. A very, very hard time. Kinda tired. But yeah, I'm with Trixo Gaming in this server. He's recording his video, I think. Come on, illusion, spawn more. More. I wonder when you Bro. You good, Ka? Okay. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna talk about my friends, since sometimes they're complete booty holes. I'm just kidding, but they do have some downsides and negatives and positives. But one of them, I'm just going to call them Pedro. I'm gonna call him Pedro, but that's not his real name. Yeah. But he's at school, you know, like, he still does this, of course, but at school, when we don't have like those iPads, those school iPads, we don't have those. We have Chromebooks, black Chromebooks, and we how do you say this? Sometimes there were some websites that weren't blocked that should have been blocked, like cool math games. But some others that were kind of worse. And I'm not gonna say specifically, but I think you should already know. Well, how do you explain this? Give me a minute. It's not a bad website. It's like not bad, but like not like it's nothing to do with like any of the lessons of school. But basically it's called Keyboard Clicker, I think. But there's also other games that my friends would go on when in the middle of the teacher's explanations. And then apparently one time we were all on the thing, and then right when the teacher came, me and my friends were all on that website or the games. We were playing some stupid game, whatever. And when we were playing the game, the teacher came over. And well, when she came over, she saw no one playing games, but she's like, I know you guys are playing games. Don't lie to me. And also, I know how you switch the tabs. Let me see your computers. And then but we're smart. We're really smart, actually. Just not with math lessons. But yes, she looked at her tabs and there was nothing there because we already deleted it because our thumbs are trained by Keyboard Clicker. So when we did that, basically my friends blamed it on me. They threw me under the bus, bro. It was Liam. It was him. It was him. You weren't even part of the conversation. Yep. And then I sat down for the entire recess. Apparently because playing OVO was a bad influence on math, even though it's literally coding. Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, that's one of the stories. But y'all, if you have something crazy, please explain the story in the comment section, because I think I have an idea for something I want to do. I might say other people, I might do like you put your stories in the comments and I react to them. That would actually be kind of cool. Hold up. But yeah, I'll rate them. But here's a crazy story. I call this the Great Turkey War of 2025. Pum, pum, pum. Disclaimer. This story has some sensitive topics, so you have been warned. One of our allies from the Resistance came here to help. He fought the real Infinite alongside us. Oh my god, my pronunciation. Anyways, the Great Turkey War. Basically, you want to know what happened? You really want to know what happened? I'm giving you one last chance to redeem yourself. Are you sure? Okay, you guys say yes. Okay. Basically, this started all the way back in November of 2025. And still going on till this day. But with little fights. But, yeah. It was a normal recess. Me and my friends were playing whatever game we were playing. And, well, when we were playing whatever game we were playing, I don't know, so don't ask me. We were just having fun, being stupid, saying random jokes and stuff. We heard a loud, and I mean loud bang, and there's screaming coming from the other side of the recess yard. Trust me, this is a big yard, so I was surprised to hear that from that place I was standing. And me and our friends, we turn our necks, look at the other side of the playground, and see a special needs kid get punched in the nose against a concrete wall. Oh no, that was later. I spoiled it. But yeah, it was kind of the same. But we looked to the soccer field, which is in the middle of the recess yard, and the autistic kid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's that I'm like deeply sorry. It's that since I feel bad. I feel so bad for him. Is that I literally just spoiled the second story that happened to him. But yeah, the autistic kid, he got knocked down to the floor in the middle of the soccer field, and some other kids who were the kid who kicked him down. Those kids were the friend of the kid who kicked the autistic kid down. They were kicking him on the floor until he bled, and the teachers had to physically hold back those kids that were abusing the autistic child. I'm still shocked to this day. Like, what came over him? What gives you the right to hurt an autistic child like that? That's just crazy. But like, after that, so it turns out they were all a huge friend group, like all those kids, and then they split apart in half. And then the next day, me and my friends grabbed some popcorn. It's a metaphor. And we watched the next fight. The autistic kid got pushed against the concrete wall, broke his nose, yada yada, and there's a lot of blood. It was his own best friend, that's a girl, that hit him against the concrete wall. It's a long story. I'm not kidding, but those troublemakers, those stupid dogs, I am not kidding you. Guess what? They didn't get suspended or expelled. No, none of them. No, nada. Nothing. It just, okay, let it happen. Just because, yeah. Even though that girl who hit him didn't have special needs. Okay. Like, okay, if she punched an autistic child, I guess that doesn't mean anything.
What do you mean? That doesn't mean anything!
Like, what do you mean that doesn't mean anything? And then, oh yeah, I forgot to explain the beginning why they split up. It wasn't because they punched the autistic child. Of course, the autistic child never gets a vengeance, or help. It was because one of the girls I know. Don't worry, nothing's between us. She already has a boyfriend. She had one ex already. But one of the girls, I was talking to her during like math or something, because we used to sit close to each other, and she was telling me, you know who my new boyfriend is? Who? Let me guess. It says the boyfriend's name. I say the boyfriend's name, and she's like, how do you know? He's the friend of your ex. I have nothing to say. Yep. And then the friend group split apart, and then all those fights started happening between the autistic kid and other kids that were fighting. And then sooner or later, the war ended. Actually, yeah, it ended. But with little fights in between these weeks. But since it's spring break, I finally get a break, and I can narrate these online. Anyways. Let that sink in. Hello? I got your sink. Forget about it. Anyways, yep. There's also another story that was actually pretty funny. You can't blame me for this one, okay? If you guys have the same humor as me, you're gonna laugh at this one. So, basically, 2 months ago, I believe, or something, I don't know. last year in 2025, I still am friends with him, but my friend was sitting with a different person at lunch for the first time, so I was talking to my other friends, and then after lunch, my friend looks off. His face, I still can't believe this. His face is mad but kind of sad. Let me explain to you what happened. So when he left to sit with someone else at lunch, he sat with another kid that's kind of a goopster, but also a tattletale sometimes. And well, my friend put his fingers. I don't know how to. I don't watch a lot of anime, okay, but I know this is from. I don't know. It's from an anime. He puts his hands together, and I think, don't make fun of me if I don't know, if I'm not incorrect. He put his hands together like a little pointy, sharp harpoon, and he put it in the guy's butt. Sorry, this sounds so out of context. And then the guy who has my friend's fingers in his butthole tells the teacher. But it was supposed to be a joke, but the teacher actually believed him. Since it did happen, but he meant it as a joke. The teacher actually listened, and my friend had to eat lunch at the assistant principal's office for 3 days. I know it might not be funny to you guys, but for me, when I first heard it, I was like, what? Like what? What do you mean? Like, if I have a couple more stories. Oh yeah, the great water park incident. It all started 2 or 3 years ago when my after-school program took us on a trip at summer camp to go to the water park at the base. I think it's a military base, yeah. And they took us to the... Hello? Oh, they updated. When they took us to the military base, they took us to the water park inside the military base. Since it's inside a military base. I'm a military kid, okay? But yes. That happened. And then when they took us to the water park, I was hanging out with my other friend. He's 1 grade lower than me, but he used to like Transformers and Beyblades a lot, and we were not supposed to bring Beyblades to like the water park. And the teacher came, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, so and so. She says his name, and then, you can't bring Beyblades to the park. Don't worry, I'll keep it safe for you." She puts out her hand and was about to grab the Beyblade. My friend bit her. You might not be seeing my face that I'm making, but like, who does that? Who bites a teacher because they didn't give their because they took your Beyblade? That's I'm sorry. But like, huh? Like, what do you mean? But yeah, after he bit her, she was crying. The teacher was crying. And he didn't get in trouble. I was kind of like shocked, but he said after he bit the teacher, he's like, "Anyways, want to keep on playing?" I kid you not, my face was like, what? What do you mean? Hey, anyways, do you want to keep on playing? What do you mean that? Like, bro, that's crazy. But anyways, if you guys want to hear more stories, when I figure out the idea to save other people's stories that are insane, probably, just like and subscribe, please. I have a bunch of more stories I would like to talk about, and like and subscribing would actually pretty help me. Beating my friend Trixo Gaming in subscribers, even though he's like actually a lot higher than me. My goal is 100 subscribers right now, or 150, I don't know. But see you guys next time. Bye. Like and subscribe for more stories. See you, and also write down your stories in the comment section. See ya.